the council should have,
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I make a motion. Do you want me to read it, Chairman, or are we going to read it?
I'll go ahead and read it. So it's a motion to approve Audia Concrete Construction Incorporated, approved vendor for concrete services to replace cement in the amount of $215,414 plus a 3% contingency for an amount not to exceed $221,877 funded through TBA capital outlay.
Make a motion.
Support.
Motion by Councilwoman Brandana, supported by Councilwoman Witten. We could have Mr. Yulin come forward. He had contacted me yesterday, and I know I've spoken with the administration. There's a concern about, go ahead.
Through the chair, I definitely appreciate you guys allowing me to add this. I try not to make that a practice to bring things under open business. Timing of when this quote came back from the vendor and the agenda being closed didn't line up. So if I missed this meeting, we basically were pushed behind another municipality for services to be rendered, and it would have probably been closer to July before this could happen. So I thought I would just at least reach out and ask if it was okay, and that's what you have before you.
Any questions for Mr. Yulin?
Aaron,
Councilwoman.
when exactly are we going to get started on it?
I believe April 1st. Yeah.
And that was part of the concern,
Yes.
that the person was going to be in another municipality. So if we waited until the next meeting, then we'd have to wait again. I think you had mentioned, or have already mentioned, right? So we'd already be kind of into the, spring, getting closer to summer, so.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
Through the chair, Guido did reach out to me and asked, and when he told me that, I thought it would be better to get it here now and ask, that way we didn't fall second in line and now we're in first in line.
Okay. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All those opposed say no. Yeses have it, motion carried.
Thank you.
That brings us to the regular open business. Is there any open business from the council? Madam Clerk?
Minor, just really quick announcements. On Saturday, April 6th, Wayne County will be hosting a Household Hazardous Waste Day. It is at Wayne County Community College in Belleville. The flyer is on the city website. Also, I am hosting here at City Hall a free shred day on April 13th for Taylor residents. You must have your ID, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. here in the front parking lot in Interoff with Pine. It's always super busy at 10 a.m. So I encourage people to come around 11:30 when we're standing around waiting for cars. Although if you want to come first and get it over with, that's fine. And then lastly, also on the city website, we just recently posted, there are 4 positions going to be opening for school board on the November ballot. And you can pick up those packets in my office during normal business hours. All the information on what's needed is on the website as well. Thank you.
All right. Councilwoman Witten.
So one, I think, is a positive thing. I don't know this person, but we have a Dave Deal, I think, that was going to American Idol, the Hollywood. So that's really cool, I think, and congratulations to him and his family. I used to be a big fan. I don't watch it as much now, but that's really cool.
Through the chair,
Yeah.
his dad's on the school board.
Okay.
And I normally don't watch the show, but I did watch it to see, and he did get selected to go to Hollywood, and he sounds pretty good. He sung a Jelly Roll song, and he really did well, so it's nice to see Taylor represented out there, and I wish him all the best.
Agreed. On a follow-up note, not to beat a dead horse here, but I want to make sure that we don't lose sight of this. The towing, I've asked, and I know Ed is out right now, so I'm hoping, when he returns, he can look at it. But again, following up with a letter, we have a contract in place. I uploaded the transcripts from the February court hearing of auto owners versus area towing. In that transcript, if you read pages 7, 8, indicating that Area Towing believes the rates set in Appendix A are not reasonable, and that they do charge outside of that rate. I think we have a duty. It's our contract. We hold the contract. People have no choice, right? Or limited choice, I will say. If you get in an accident and you get your tower there first, I guess you have a choice. But normally when someone gets in an accident, their first thought isn't to call the towing company. Normally, I would say they call the police, they call a loved one. We're not giving people choice in this, so I think it's on us to ensure that they're charged appropriate rates. We have a contract in place that to me is clear what those rates should be. So again, I would ask that until we do an RFQ, until we get that in place, that a letter be sent out with the rates and reminding them of what those rates are. And then at some point, communicating to our residents of what their rights are when they get in an accident, right? Because we talked about the remedy is going to court. Average people don't know that. And I would not expect an average person to know that. So I think it's on us again, because we're putting a contract in place, we should also be educating the public on what to do, so they're well informed. And that's what I'm gonna say about it this time, but I don't wanna bring it up every time, but I do wanna make sure we don't lose sight of this, and that I think in past years, it's been talked about and it went away, and it's been talked about and it went away, and I think that was 2018, the last it was really discussed. It's 2024. So I think we have a lot of issues with the remediation and cleaning, what rates are being charged, and again, because we're setting this and we're holding that person to use the vendors that we choose, then it's on us to make sure that we do our job. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. I know that I've been reviewing the language as well, and I believe our counterparts up here, but you're absolutely correct. In the state law, it says at the direction of the city of Taylor. So I know that the discussions review are ongoing. Certainly hope that we've enjoyed having you here, but that we have our corporation counsel back.
He's on it.
He's on it. So, all right. Is there any further discussion? If not, any open business from the public?
Through the chair, Mrs. Pats did not take a half-court shot, which I think she should have got out there and done it.
I didn't want to hurt myself. But I did videotape you guys doing it.
He was laughing too hard.
I'm sure.
I did also videotape the pep band, by the way. I don't think anybody else did, so. Caroline Pat, 6860 Jackson. I just want to let you know that also this Saturday is our bunny trail. No one mentioned that. It's around Coan Lake, 10:30 to 1:30, and our society gift shop at the Jared Sexton Town Hall, and possibly the log cabin will be open. It all depends if we can get volunteers to have them there for that. But that is 10:30 to 1:30 on Saturday. So come on out and visit us.
Thank you. Please come forward.
Nick Mictrina, 9618 Kennedy Circle. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite everyone sitting up there and all of our residents within the city and the Downriver community to join us on April 20th at 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Taylor Senior Center, or at the Ford Senior Center, I'm sorry, for our annual pancake breakfast benefiting the Taylor Veterans Museum. The cost is $10 donation, and we'll have pancakes, bacon, sausage, coffee, and juice. And if you'd like to see Judge Shackelford running around like a maniac, slinging coffee, then it's a good show to come and watch. So I'd like to invite everyone to come and join us for that. Thank you.
Oh, how do you get tickets? You pay at the door? Pay at the door.
I'm sorry. What day?
Hold it.
April 20th.
April 20th.
From 8 to 12.
420, there may be chocolate chip pancakes this year? Cool Ranch Doritos? Mr. Drouillard.
Media Center, what do we use it for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Through the chair,
Mr. Mayor.
I can answer that question. We use it for like all the shows that we run on our cable channel. We also have our Downriver, Destination Downriver, they actually film there. They actually pay us to film there. And so we do, that's where they kind of edit. They do the Taylor Today over in that area and stuff like that. So
Is that open for public to use?
through the chair, no, it's not.
Thank you very much.
Any further open business from the audience? Hearing none, a motion to adjourn is in order.
Support.
Motion by Councilwoman Brandana, supported by Councilwoman Daniels. All those in favor say yes. All those opposed say no. Yeses have it, motion carried. We are adjourned at 7:22 PM.
We have